What's up people, welcome back to Pokemon. In today's video we're going to be talking about Prismatic Evolutions now that we have most of the cards that have been revealed. So we're going to be talking about the set overall, the release schedule, the pre-orders that are going crazy and going out of stock on a lot of different websites, the prices, and basically what you should be doing depending on what kind of consumer you are with Prismatic Evolution. For anyone new to the channel, here we do Pokemon booster openings, whether it be booster boxes, ETBs, or other products, just to discover new sets as they release, and we also talk about the market and investing. So if any of what I just mentioned is interesting to any of you guys, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and stay tuned for more, because there is a lot to come. And one more thing, make sure you hit the notification bell just so that you're notified anytime I put out a new video if you want to keep up to date with everything that's going on the channel. So let's get started. Prismatic Evolutions is the next specialty set that is set to release on the 17th of January for the English set, and the Japanese variation, which is called Terrastal Festival, is going to release in a few days on the 6th of December. It might have released already by the time you see this video. Now, because this is a specialty set in English, we're only going to be getting the booster packs and the cards under the form of Elite Trainer boxes, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, different collection boxes, and booster bundles. So just to be clear, for any of you that are unsure, there definitely won't be any booster boxes for this set. Now the hype for this set is absolutely crazy, and for a good reason. Just take a look at some of the cards that have been revealed from this set. Take a look at the Sunbreon, I think that's what they're calling it. I'm not too sure whether it's the moon or the sun in the card. It looks kind of like an eclipse type thing to me, because the card is kind of dark in terms of its artwork. So we're not too sure what it's called. Maybe it's an Eclipse Umbreon, I have no idea. But Sunbreon does sound pretty cool, so we do have some very, very nice cards that have been revealed in this set, so all of the special illustration rares, and obviously that Moonbreon or Sunbreon or whatever you want to call it, is definitely going to be a big chase in this set. What's really crazy about Prismatic Evolutions is that we're going to be getting a special illustration rare for every single evolution, and that includes Eevee as well. Not to mention all of the other incredibly awesome and beautiful special illustration rares that have been revealed. One of my personal favorites is the Blood Moon Ursaluna, which looks absolutely incredible. It's kind of like a traditional Japanese style art. I'm not very into art unless it's Pokemon cards, to be honest, so I could be talking a whole load of beep. I'm not going to say a bad word, but anyway. I do like the artwork, and I think it looks beautiful, and it does really kind of make me think about traditional Japanese artwork and just the way it's kind of laid out, the lines, the colors, and everything. It just looks absolutely insane. So we are getting every single evolution, which is already crazy, but what's even crazier is that we're actually going to be getting the Master Ball Reverse Holo cards in the English set. So this wasn't the case for Pokemon 151. You could only get the Reverse Holo Master Ball cards in the Japanese version of the set, but the English set, we didn't get them. So that addition is going to add a whole dimension of collectability to the set, and it means that even if you don't pull the SIRs, even if you don't pull all the cards that you really want to pull, you're always going to have that chance of getting a really nice Master Ball reverse foil card, and if it lands on one of the cool Pokemon in the set, if it's like an Eevee or something like that, you know, that could definitely be something that's worthwhile, something that definitely goes up in value over time. I mean, if you look at the 151 reverse Master Ball Pikachu from Pokemon 151, that one's absolutely crazy and it's worth a lot of money. So there definitely is a lot to chase in this set, a lot of very, very cool cards. And that's a good reason for all the hype that's surrounding this set. I actually think that it's one of the most hyped up sets that I've ever seen in Pokemon history. I mean, I'm sure there have been some sets that have been very hyped up, and Pokemon 151 was very hyped up, but I've never seen anything as crazy as Prismatic Evolution in terms of the pre-orders. I mean, it's going out of stock everywhere, the prices are increasing day after day, people are still buying at these very high prices, so it's really going crazy. And what's kind of worrying, it's kind of cool but kind of worrying at the same time, is that the set hasn't even been released yet, and the prices are going crazy. I mean, we have over a month to go because it's releasing on the 17th of January, and I mean, something's selling out and the price is going up so high and so much before release, over a month before release, is pretty unlikely, it's pretty uncommon. So yeah, this is definitely a mad time to be in the hobby. The market's going crazy, people are going crazy, and it is a lot of fun, to be honest, but yeah, it is kind of worrying as well in a certain sense, because some people are going to have a hard time getting their hands on this set. So if you haven't pre-ordered already, I'm sorry to tell you that the prices have gone crazy. If you can find some good deals still, maybe shop around, take a look at different websites, see if you can pre-order it for a somewhat reasonable price if you do want to get your hands on this one. But you're really going to have to react quickly if there are any left, and I'm not even sure there are. But just be careful because some of the prices are extremely high. The only thing that is somewhat reassuring is that for this set, Pokemon have announced that it's going to be a very long release schedule, so all the products are going to be releasing gradually until September. So I'm just taking a look here to see the release schedule just so that I give you the right information. So the Elite Trainer boxes are obviously going to be releasing on the 17th of January along with some other box sets. So we're going to have the Binder collection, which is also going to be available on the 17th of January, along with the Poster collection box, the sticker collection, it's called the Tech Sticker collection, sorry about that. And what's coming out after that would be in February, and those are going to be the Prismatic Evolution mini tins. So these are the ones that feature all of the evolutions, so those will be really cool to set up on a shelf or something. So for those of you who like to collect sealed product, this is a pretty cool one to go for if you just like the aesthetic of it. And then we also have on the 7th of February the surprise box, which I believe contains a mystery evolution. I'm not too sure about what the contents are on that one. So that is on the 7th of February, and then on the 7th of March we're going to be getting the booster bundles, so the infamous booster bundles that are going for crazy prices, that were really sought after for Pokemon 151. So you get 6 booster packs inside, so it's a good way to get some packs, depending on the prices obviously. On April 25th, we're going to be getting the accessory pouch special collection. So this one has a little Eevee pouch, which is kind of cool. Not something that's really interesting for me personally, but it is very cool if you have kids or whatever that might enjoy that. And there will be a Prismatic Evolution Super Premium collection, which will be available from May 16th. So that's a very cool product and probably will be worth something over time. And that's all I have for now in terms of the information for the release schedule of these Prismatic Evolution products. I'm sure there will be more to come. Like they said, they're going to be releasing all the way through to September, so there may be some other products that release, maybe some reprints or restocks that are scheduled. I have no idea, honestly. The dates that I gave you and the products I gave you is all I know so far. So the reason that they're printing this over a long period of time and releasing the products gradually over a year almost is very reassuring, because it might allow some time for the hype to kind of die down and make the products more accessible in terms of prices, and hopefully they will be printing enough for everyone to be able to get their hands on this product. Obviously there are no guarantees, and if we take a look at the market right now and all the sets that are due to release, things are pretty crazy and the hype is probably going to be maintained for a while. I mean, we do have the Team Rocket set that's going to be coming out. Recently there's a black and white set that's been announced, which is supposed to contain every single black and white era Pokemon. So it's going to be very similar to Pokemon 151, I believe. We don't know too much about it yet, but if it contains every single Pokemon in Pokedex order like 151 did, that set could do very well and kind of keep the hype going for the Pokemon TCG. But there's always a possibility that the focus will shift over to Team Rocket and that black and white set, and maybe kind of die down a little bit on Prismatic Evolutions. It's hard to tell because the demand is so high and there are so many people that are involved in wanting to buy into the Pokemon TCG hobby at the moment. So obviously there are no guarantees. Just grab what you can when you see it, if it's something that you like, something you enjoy, and something that you can afford. So just to go back to the current prices, I mean, I've been seeing all sorts of different prices for the ETBs at the moment. I didn't look into too many of the other products because there are so many different products that are being that are available for pre-order that are coming out in a long time. But for the ETBs anyway, I'm seeing anywhere from 80 or even 70 to over 100 for one ETB. They are selling. Not too sure on what prices exactly they are selling, and it's always kind of evolving as time goes on. The prices are kind of gradually climbing as we get closer to the release date. But I just wanted to say for the prices that the ETBs are currently at, if you are just looking to open some booster packs, have some fun with the set, maybe now is not the best time to buy because it is very expensive. I'd say wait until release and see what happens. Maybe they're gonna flood the market with a good amount of stock, and it's gonna be available for everyone. But I mean, I keep saying it in this video, there are no guarantees. I have no idea what Pokemon have planned, and it's hard to tell at the moment. So if you're just looking to have some fun, maybe don't buy it right now unless you have a decent amount of income and you can comfortably pay for that. It's really up to you. But for those of you who are more on a tighter budget, I would maybe say wait a little bit longer, see all the products that are going to be releasing over time. Obviously, like I said, it's going to be releasing all the way to September as they announced. So there may be time for the hype to die down, for more products to become available. And I know it can be difficult to have to be patient when everyone's getting into the set as soon as it comes out. You know, there's hype around it, people are enjoying the set, people are going to be opening up on their channels, and you really want to get involved. So I do understand that, and I do understand the pain that it is to be patient. But I really think that if you hold off and you're patient, you might be able to get some better deals down the line. I do want to mention once again that you might have to react quickly to get your hands on some of these products, as they are very popular and people are kind of grabbing them as soon as they hit the shelves. You get people that are looking to invest, who buy online, who pre-order. You also get people that are scalping the product, so they're grabbing as much as they can to do a quick flip and sell it on really quickly. So I mean, you have all sorts of people, even people that are looking to buy the cards to play the TCG, people that are buying the cards to open up on their channels, rip-and shippers, people that just want to enjoy the hobby, open some packs at home. You know, there's so many different consumers, so many people that are interested in Pokemon TCG, the demand is so high. So yeah, really be reactive. So if you see something that you like and you can afford it, go for it. So it is a bit of a shame to see how hard it is to get your hands on new products. For some people, it's almost impossible depending on where you live. So it can be very kind of sad almost, but that's just the way it is at the moment. I mean, the demand is so high. But I guess the only positive thing that we can take from this is that the hobby is going strong, Pokemon TCG is going nowhere, and people are still really enjoying it, and actually enjoying it more and more. Something else I want to talk about with Prismatic Evolutions is for any of you that are looking to invest in the product and hold it for the years to come, just talk a little bit about the potential it may have down the line. Will it go up in value? Will it stagnate? I think we all know the answer to this anyway, but I'd still like to talk about it just a little bit in this video. So personally, I have pre-ordered a decent amount of this set, and I will be holding a lot of it for at least 5 years just to see what happens. I am looking to invest in this product, to resell it down the line, buy some more, and kind of grow my investment over time, make that snowball big and fat, and be able to one day live off of this, hopefully. But yeah, I'm looking to hold long term, and what I want to look at is Evolving Skies, because it's a set that is somewhat similar to Prismatic Evolutions in the sense that it does have a Moonbryon or an Umbreon chase card, it does have Evolutions in this set, it does have a Dragonite and a Rayquaza that we don't have in Prismatic Evolutions, and those are very popular Pokemon, and obviously big chase cards as well. But the thing is, Prismatic Evolutions has every single evolution, which is huge, because people love evolutions, obviously. If you look at the prices of evolution cards from the Jungle set, from Evolving Skies, the prices are off the charts. They're very popular cards, and Prismatic Evolutions is going to work very well, I think, over time, and I think it will grow nicely over the years. So I did kind of want to look at the evolution of Evolving Skies over the past year. I have my collector app here, but I can only look over a 12-month period. So 12 months ago, it was at $412 for a booster box, and now it's sitting at $937 for a booster box. And these are confirmed sale prices because the collector app takes them from confirmed sales from different websites, whether it be TCG Player, Card Market, eBay, and so on. So you can see that Evolving Skies has done very, very well, and obviously the prints are done and dusted. There are no more prints of Evolving Skies. And once this happens for Prismatic Evolutions, I mean, we're not there yet, the set hasn't even come out yet, but for those of you holding and looking to hold this set, there's definitely huge potential down the line for the set to grow in value. Now the graph that's going to pop up on screen, that's going to show the price of the Evolving Skies booster boxes, is going to show a rise and a kind of stagnation point where it kind of dips and rises and then it rises back up again. And I think this period, if I'm correct, is when there was actually quite a big reprint of the set. But if you look at the graph, the prices didn't actually plummet much, really. They didn't really go down too far. They kind of like stabilized, and then as soon as the print and the stock was dried up and used up by all the different consumers and opened and all the boxes became more scarce once again, the prices just went gradually right back up and way further than what they were at before the reprints and so on. So that's very promising because it shows that the set is so successful, so in demand, that even a huge reprint is going to get eaten up, and therefore the prices are just going to start climbing up again once the stock is dried up. And the craziest part about Evolving Skies is that I don't think, and I think a lot of people will agree with me, that the prices have done rising. I think in a few years' time, this box, or Evolving Skies booster boxes, could be worth, I'd say like mid 1000s to maybe even 2000 for a booster box. I mean, the chase cards in the set are such huge cards, such iconic cards that people really want in their collections, that I think that this set is going to do very, very well for the years to come. Obviously, it will probably hit a point where, you know, people are no longer willing to pay huge amounts of money. Not no longer, but less people will be willing to pay as much, and it will be harder to move. Obviously, with the prices being so high, at a certain point it becomes a bit difficult to sell on. You might have to trade, you might have to do all sorts of different things to kind of get it off your hands and get your money back in different forms, whether it be actually someone paying for it or trading to get other products of equivalent value. But yeah, the value is definitely going to continue to rise, and I do think it's going to be one of the strongest sets in the Pokemon TCG history, and I think Prismatic Evolutions is going to kind of follow in those footsteps. And I don't think I'm the only one saying this. Everyone seems to be calling Prismatic Evolutions Evolving Skies 2.0, obviously because of the evolutions in the set. And if everyone's saying it, then it means everyone thinks it, and if everyone thinks it, then it's probably just gonna, once again, follow in the footsteps of Evolving Skies and just go up in price once all the reprints are done and all the stock dries up. So for any of you looking to invest in this set, this is definitely a good one to go for. The current prices are very high. If you're looking to hold for a long period of time, I still think the prices they're not reasonable, but I still think you can make money on it if you're holding it for the long term. If you're looking to quick flip though, I would definitely say wait, because the prices are already so high now, we don't know what's going to happen when the set releases. And the thing is, I could be telling you to hold off, hopefully the prices will go down and they might continue to rise. I really have no idea, so that's a risk that you're going to have to take if you decide to buy at the price it is now, in the hopes to flip the ETBs or the other Prismatic Evolutions product to make a quick profit. I wouldn't do it personally, and I'm not looking to quick flip anyway. I believe a lot more in holding things for a long period of time over many years and just letting the product grow once all the product dries up. But yeah, for any of you guys looking to quick flip, just be careful. So although I've been talking a lot about the sealed product and investing in that, I do believe that some of the chase cards in this set will do well over time as well. It's not something I'm personally going to go for, but I do think that the Umbreon is going to outperform every other card in the set and probably do very well over time and rise up in value, just like the Moonbreon from Evolving Skies did. But there will be a lot of other cards. Obviously you have all the other evolutions. I think the Eevee is actually going to be a very strong card in the set, and I think all of those are going to do well over time. Once again, the Umbreon is probably going to go way higher than those because people absolutely love Umbreon. But there is a lot to chase in this set. All the new SIRs, so special illustration rares. You saw the cards in the video that I popped up on screen. The artworks are absolutely insane. They're on another level in my opinion, and the set is very strong. And once again, just a reminder, we're gonna have Master Ball reverse holos, which is an absolutely crazy thing to have in an English set. It's a first, and it's gonna be absolutely amazing. So just to sum up, there is a lot of negative and a lot of positive with the current hype and the state of the market for the Pokemon TCG right now. I'd say the downsides is just the prices going absolutely crazy, the product going out of stock before release, and it's just becoming very hard to get your hands on product, whether it be just for fun for yourself or for any other reason. It's just becoming very difficult and almost worrying. I actually find it kind of fun personally, But it is, you do have to be quite reactive in the state of the market right now, and kind of grab things as quickly as you can. Keep an eye out for pre-orders, kind of check your trusted websites every now and then, and just see, oh, have they put up the new set yet? Have they put pre-orders up early, just so that you can grab it before everyone else does? So yeah, it is pretty mad at the moment, and that is kind of a downside. But on the plus side, we have some incredible sets. And even if you don't pull any of the SIR cards, the biggest chase cards in the set, the God tier cards, you still have so much to go for. If you look at the illustration rares in the sets, just the regular illustration rares, some of those actually carry sets. I mean, if you look at the Tyranitar, I can't remember what set that's from, but the illustration rare Tyranitar, the illustration rare Ghastly, the Bulbasaur, and the Squirtle from Stellar Crown. There are some very, very strong illustration rares. Take the Magikarp as well, I think it's Pallia Evolved. I might be wrong, but I think it's Pallia Evolved. But there are some illustration rares which aren't that hard to hit compared to the special illustration rares, and they do very, very, very well. And keep in mind, guys, we're not only talking about money here, we're talking about building nice collections, having fun opening packs, and having some really nice artworks to pull out of packs. Illustration rares are really not that hard to pull if you compare it to some of the bigger hits, and it's really fun and nice to see that we're going to be getting all sorts of beautiful illustration rares in the sets that you can pull from packs relatively easily. So there is some positive in all the negative, and all the hype and all the craze. For any of you people looking to open up some packs for fun, I wish you the best of luck, and I really do sincerely hope that prices do go down for a period of time to make everything more accessible to everyone. I may be investing in the product, but I still want everyone to be able to enjoy it, and I'm investing once again on the long term. So I mean, if for the next 2 years they reprint Prismatic Evolutions into the ground and everyone can get their hands on the cards and have fun with the set, I would be absolutely for that, and I'd be very happy for everyone to be able to enjoy the set at affordable prices. And for any of you guys that are investors, the state of the Pokemon TCG, the interest around this set, the hype around this set is a very good thing, because the popularity of the set is so high that there's probably people going to be coming back to it in the years to come. Just keep in mind that there are kids that might be opening this set, having so much fun with it, and when they grow up and they're, you know, earning money on their first job, they're going to be like, huh, maybe I could open up some Pokemon cards. What set should I get? Oh, Prismatic Evolutions was insane. Maybe I'll buy that again. And maybe people are going to go back to it when they're adults. Who knows? I think the set's going to do very well over time, and I think a lot of people are going to agree with me on that. So any of you investors that managed to get your hands on this product early for a good price, good job. You're definitely going to be making some money down the line. Well guys, I hope I didn't repeat myself too much. I didn't ramble on too much about all the different aspects of Prismatic Evolutions, but that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, just a reminder, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified for future videos. Once again, we do pack openings when new sets release, so we can discover the sets and the cards in the set, and we also talk about investing in the market and just have fun overall with the Pokemon TCG. And guys, let me know down in the comments below what you're going to be doing with the Prismatic Evolution set. Are you just going to be opening out for fun? Are you going to be looking to hold this product long term as an investment? Just let me know so we can get some discussion going on down in the comment section down below. I just want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Take care, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.